Good afternoon once again, and hope you had a wonderful weekend. And in preparation for the new week, another pair that caught my attention is the Hero AUD. If you remember vividly, during the course of last week's trading session, we actually took a trade on Euro AUD where we were expecting the bullish momentum to begin, but unfortunately, we lost some money as price went back down to hit our stop loss, hereby giving us a scenario where a retracement is actually happening before we actually saw the bullish momentum on Friday. Now, with the long-term scenario which we discussed earlier, we saw if we zoom in closely, we realize that since the impulse leg began on the 7th of February, we've been seeing lower lows until we saw price finding it difficult to continue with the momentum in which the sellers have been going, and hereby culminating at 1.432, after which we've been seeing higher lows, insinuating a reversal structure at this point in time. Now that we have this kind of setup unfolding, we will, considering the fact that it's a long-term bearish momentum, we want to be looking for a counter trend opportunity where we'll be looking to buy this pair in such a way that we follow what will probably the retracement of this impulse leg into probably our golden zone area, that is 50 to 78.6% retracement of the last impulse leg, after which we might see a downtrend continuation afterwards. Now, if we look at this impulse leg, we want to first of all identify where our golden zone is going to be, the retracement into the golden zone. So it's pulling out our Fibonacci retracement tool and extending it through the impulse leg. We can see that our golden zone area falls within 50 to 78.6% of the last impulse leg. So I want to label this area our profit target area. Hold on a second, let me label this. We want to label this our profit target area. I will delete the Fibonacci retracement tool. That's done its job. So now we are looking for a profit target around this area. Now, how do we take advantage of this opportunity at this point in time? So scaling down to a much lower time frame, in the 4 hours time frame, there we find a simple structure where we can play around with. And this simple structure comes in the form of a bullish trend line, as we can see here. Let me pull out my line chart and let's draw a trend line. As you can see, a visual representation of price action moving uniformly on the bullish trend line over the period of 4 good weeks, giving us a sign that there is a bullish momentum building up in the last 1 month as price continue to respect the bullish trend line, as we can see here. So now, price came back into the bullish trend line during the course of last week's trading session, after which we saw that bullish engulfing candle happening. So, how do we take advantage of this trade at this point in time that we have this scenario building up? Definitely, it's most appropriate that we look for a key level around this area where we can actually look for um, um, look for make our yardstick for bullish momentum going into the new week. So if we pull out our line chart as this junction and we look closely into what we have on the chart, we will notice that around this area, 1.475, no, sorry, around this area has begun 1.46900 thereabout. Let me see. I think it's 1.47. Let's approximate it to 1.47. So we have something around 1.47 that appears to hold a structure for us going into the new week. Now our golden zone is always our key level is always gold in color. Then we have 1.47. So let's label this area 1.47. Good. And then we want to put it right at the top of the yes. So let it be in the center. So we have 1.47 as our yardstick going into the coming week. So what we want to be looking out here is this, looking out for this place is this. Price has actually broken out of the key level on the 21st of April, which is evident here. And we saw the bullish momentum happen. And then we saw a retracement phase into that key level, after which we saw price move two bullish engulfing candle move to the upside. So we might be looking for a retracement phase into probably this area where we'll be looking for a buy opportunity going to the upside. And why have we said so? If we go left a little bit, we will notice that we have a structure around around this area, that's 1.49 area, where price appears to be respecting, as you can see, 1.49250 area. Sorry, let's make this purple. Okay, let's move left a little bit, and let's make this purple for sake of clarity. So we have that level, and this could be our secondary key level that will be working weeks going into the new week, where we've seen in the past how this level has been a good support level here, and then we saw a breakdown of that level here, and then we saw a rejection of that level becoming a resistance at this point, and as well we saw a breakout of that level, which is a signal that we might be the bulls are actually coming in strong on this one, and afterwards we now saw another um, move into that area on Friday, where we expected price will probably do a retracement somewhat into this area, after which we see a reversal structure to send price going to the upside. So allow me to extend this trend line, as this is going to be our guide going into the new week, and um, we might be looking out for might be a long consolidation phase around this area, I suspect, considering the nature of the bullish trend line and both key levels at this point. I will be looking for opportunities for a situation that looks something like this. There will be a long consolidation phase might happen, after which we now see a breakout of structure to confirm the bullish momentum we've been expecting since last week. Now, with a possible, how many pips there? Well, let's say with a possible 400, 400, 500 pips prospect, we want to look for structures that would support a bullish momentum going to the new week. So in this regard, I would like to pause the video at this point. Then when market opens, then we look for structures that will support the bullish momentum. Then I would share an update in the comment section in my TradingView account, or possibly do a video update in that regard. So let's keep our fingers crossed at this point in time, and let's hope for a better week where the week will reveal to us a very nice setup that we can play around for a bullish trend continuation. So thank you for watching this video, and do have a wonderful day, and hoping to see you next in the new week. Thank you.